Hey, Tony Gasson's here. Now y'all gotta forgive me for my hat sitting up here like this, because I just finished my skincare routine and I don't want to mess up my forehead. But I want to talk to you about this right here, because this is what 99% of people gonna go through, and that's a breakup. And you maybe have gone through a breakup and you still healing. And one thing I find is sometimes I'm on a coaching call and we are addressing and we talking about and going through a breakup from 2 or 3 years ago. And that just shows me how hard it is for us to heal. And it's a lot of work that has to be done. But the glow up is real, and the glow up is needed. And it's something that we have to be intentional about. Now y'all gotta forgive me driving my daddy car. I bought my dad a Bentley and probably about 5 years ago, and taking it to get service, because he posts every 10,000 miles on these here, you got to get 4 new tires instead of 30,000-40,000 miles. Every 10,000 you're supposed to get 4 new tires and get a service every 12 months regardless of the miles. And so the oil change on these is $2,000, and then the tires is probably about $2,500. And so that service, it typically be around $4,500 every 12 months. Just telling y'all, just in case Bentley in your future and that's one of your dream cars you're gonna put in your garage after you come to the seminar, the live seminar in January 24th. It's on TonyGaskinsAcademy.com. You'll see the link in the description. The $97 ticket is for the live event. The $47 ticket is for the virtual event. So don't think that you're getting a cheaper ticket for the live event. That's for the virtual event. Listen closely. There are no refunds on it, because we only got 100 tickets. They say they might be able to stretch it to 150 if we sit 3 people at a table, because it's gonna be the classroom style where you got your notepad and pen. Notepad and pen is included, so you won't need one. But we're gonna have that notepad and pen included. So come on out, get your ticket. As soon as you get paid this week, grab your ticket, because when it's sold out, it's sold out, and nothing I can do for you. And then after you get your ticket, go into the course and you will see my welcome video. You will see the link to reserve your room. If you want to stay at the hotel where we at, they got a steep discount. Grab your room 2 nights and then just reserve it now. You don't think you have to pay in advance. And then you have a link for the dinner, which is just me and 10 guests. So that'll be for Friday night. And depending on what my wife got, it might be her too. So it might be me and her and 10 guests, depending on what her and Tatum got. So we'll see. Y'all forgive me, because my wife made me a shake, so every now and then I gotta take my little sip of my shake. But this here, the glow up is necessary, and you got to realize and understand that the work has to be intentional, and it's gonna take some time. Now here's the thing. The first thing you got to do is you got to ask yourself, did I cheat? Okay, if the answer is no, you in the good. The next thing you have to ask yourself is, did I sabotage the relationship? Meaning emotional verbal physical If you didn't, you in the good. The next thing you want to ask yourself, is it my fault that the relationship ended? Then if the answer is no, you in the good. Now, the reason why I say ask yourself those questions, because if you answered no, you have to learn forgive yourself. The problem with so many people is they don't take the time to forgive themselves. And when you don't forgive yourself, you cannot move forward in your life because you beating yourself up for something that you shouldn't be beating yourself up for. So you have to learn how to forgive yourself. Now, and y'all gotta forgive me, I gotta make sure these Ford Explorers don't be unmarked police cars, because I'm driving and filming. That looks like a mom car. And so you got to be mindful, because you're beat yourself up about something that you shouldn't be beating yourself up about. So I want you to think about this and have your mind open and ready to forgive yourself. The thing that a lot of people don't do is they don't forgive themselves. It's easier for us to forgive others than it is for us to forgive ourselves, because we are our own worst critic and we are hardest on ourselves. And we'll let other people run us over, get over on us, do us dirty, and we won't forgive ourselves. And that right there is what you have to focus on working on and changing. Got to make that change. And y'all got to forgive me a little rough this week now until I get my hair cut Thursday, because I got to leave Friday to go work with one of my pro athletes in the in-home workshop, and then work with one of my Division I teams, sports teams. And so I'm trying to hold off on that haircut so it's fresh for my trip. So y'all forgive me. And you have to realize that you'll be harboring unforgiveness for yourself longer than you do for them. They'll be to move on with their life. They'll be in a whole nother relationship, living happy, living their life, doing their thing, and you sitting there in the fetal position. Not forgiving yourself. Now, the other thing you got to do is you're gonna have to have conversations with professionals. You've talked to yourself enough. You've talked to your best friend enough. You've talked to your mama enough, or your sister enough, or your brother enough. You're gonna have to have conversations with professionals. And in these conversations, the OGs know what it's called already. If you ain't no OG, God bless you, keep your head up. The OGs know what it's called. Get new knowledge. When you get new knowledge and you have these conversations, you start to learn how to mark things off. You start to learn, oh, okay. Now you learn it. Oh, so this right here that I thought was love and care was actually control. And then you go through every scenario of things you thought was love and care, but it actually was control, and that rewrites and rewires how you see the relationship altogether. Then the next thing you do is you look and you see, okay, went through all of that. Oh, this right here that I thought was love was their self-hate. Wow. Now you go through everything and you see that all of that right there was self-hate. Then you see all of that right there was jealousy. All of that right there was insecurity. All of that right there was disdain towards your gender. All of that right there was childhood trauma. All of that right there was mommy wounds. All of that right there was daddy wounds. All of that right there was they ex relationship wounds. So now you able to compartmentalize. Put everything in its own box, tape it up, label it, take it to the trash. Now you can move forward without the baggage. Because you discarding all of this baggage that you was holding on to. You discarding all of it. You letting it all go. Let me see what somebody who went to Harvard looked like. Okay. Had that Harvard tag on there. Look like old Hispanic woman that made it out. So she done came over here and beat the odds. So to say, doing her thing. Say, Trump, you ain't sending ICE for me. You got this Harvard education. Better think again, buddy. And so this is what you get to do. So now you get to go into your next relationship light. Now you lighthearted. Now you feeling good because you done away with that baggage. That's what you got to realize and understand. A lot of people don't realize and understand that now. You got to realize and understand that. Now, the next thing with this here glow up, you got to get fine. And don't take it the wrong way if you a man now. Say something, hassle, whatever. Hey, get your life together now, boy. But listen, you got to really glow up. See, when we're in a relationship, sometimes we get complacent. Like right now, I need to go on me a glow up. I can't really, cause, well, I can. I'm gonna start making excuses. But I need to go on me a glow up. Get this stomach flat. Get this stomach flat. Give me a little. I want to see me a 6-pack one more time, man. I want to see me a 6-pack. But see, my son and my wife be trying to have me complacent. You don't need a 6-pack. Your body's fine the way it is. Look good how you listen. This y'all standard, man. Listen, I'm built different, man. Listen, not built like y'all. Like, hey, y'all tell me what's good for me. Like, listen, I'm a 6-pack haver. Like, that's on y'all now. Don't try to put that gut on me. If y'all want a gut, go ahead. But let me get my gut off. Listen, you gotta glow up, especially when you single. See, when you in a relationship and both of y'all putting on happy weight, okay, cool. Okay, cool. But when you got to glow up and you done broke, man, listen, you better get on the grind. Better get that meal plan. Better get that workout plan. If you got to hire a trainer. Just make sure that trainer don't try to sleep with you. That's one thing y'all got to stop failing at. Y'all be sleeping with your trainer. So you got to stop failing right there, because that be your setup for failure. Next thing is you got to win. You got to get out here and win. And I mean, listen, this is what you want to do. Lift your glutes. Need to have glutes. And meaning strong legs. Like, got to have strong legs, and you need to have a flat stomach. That got to be the goal. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna take a lot of work, especially if you done been through some trauma, you done went through some things. And it's between you and the Lord. Like, go get your checkup, talk to the doctor, and see. You might want to do gastric bypass. You might want to do a lap band. I don't know what's the difference. I don't recommend none of the stuff. I don't recommend Ozempic and Manjaro and all of that, but everybody get to make their own choice. I ain't recommending a liposuction or none of that, but everybody get to make their own choice. Your body, your choice. Your body, your choice. So do what you feel you need to do. Do what you feel is necessary. I can't bring myself to get no liposuction because I just ain't got enough stomach. But if I mess around and get too much stomach, I might be in there. I might be down there to the needle and getting that all that right there sucked on out of there. So you have to glow up. I'm telling you, you need a minimum of a 3-step face routine. So today, like, listen, I wash my face with SkinCeuticals face wash. No beads in it or nothing like that, just the gel. And then I put on a W.A.R rose bead hydrator. It looked like kind of orangish pinkish, and it looked like little gel beads in there from W.A.R, you know, the brand, Christian W.A.R. They got face care. So put that on. Then I use W.A.R, L-A-M-E-R moisturizer. It's like a white, it's not the cream in the little can, the little thing. It's in a green and white bottle, and it's a moisturizer. Put that on. That's my 3-step. Now what I might add in there is my hyaluronic acid. Might bring that back from SkinCeuticals and put that on step 2. But I'm a man, so you see I got that wrinkle in my forehead from childhood. But you see how that clear, see how it's clear? You don't see no acne up there. I need to get in the sun and get this puffiness out of here. That's from, you know, sugar and have your little drink. And then I just woke up not long ago. I slept 8 hours. So I need to go and get on in there. What time it is? I don't think I got none of these clocks set right. And so that right there, you got to have you a minimum of a 3-step routine. And you have to put your life on go. You need to be watching what you eating, watching how you working out, watching how you sleeping, watching what you watching what you listening to, watching who you talking to, watching who you laying down with, watching who you hanging out with. You have to be intentional about your life, because listen, we need to take your skin to another level. We need to take your body to another level. If you need braces, you have to get braces. Stop worrying about, it don't matter how old you is. Get braces. You could get the ones that's very clear. You could get clear braces. Get braces. Get them teeth together. Like, you done went long enough. They is $99 a month. Get them teeth together. Wear your braces. Don't worry about nobody jokes. Don't worry about what nobody talking about. Them teeth finna be straight. And guess what? It is going to change who you attract. I'm guaranteeing you, it's gonna change the type of person you attract, because a lot of people have on their list a nice smile. That's on their list. They might not tell you it's on their list. Get your teeth fixed. Listen, if you having skin issues, go to an esthetician. Go to the esthetician. You might have to do microdermabrasion once a month to get your skin back in order. You got to learn about your skin, because you could be using something that's breaking you out. Go to the esthetician, get your skin under control. And a lot of times what your skin is doing is based on how you eating. If you go to the carnivore diet, which is just protein, then guess what? There's no sugar in salmon, turkey, fish, beef. Ain't no sugar in there. So a lot of times your face breaking out from your sugar intake. Carbs is sugar. Even in natural fruit, it got sugar. So you could, if you got a certain type of skin, that veganism that you own could be breaking you out. You got to go learn about your blood type. Do your labs, because some blood types, you need animal protein. That's why God made the animal edible by man. And he put us at the top of the food chain because certain blood types need animal protein. And people's bodies breaking down. And they looking emaciated and sick because they talking about they are vegan. Listen, that ain't your blood type. You too thick in the bones to be vegan. Them grapes ain't doing enough for you. You need some beef. You need some turkey. You need some fish. You around here chewing grapes and watermelon. And your body like, listen, this not you. This not us. We on the wrong plan, sister. So while you feeling tired and drained and strained, like, yeah, every new diet feel good for 2 weeks. You got to track how you feel after 3 months. Track how you feel after 6 months. Are you still at optimal levels? If not, then you missing some nutrients. You need to add some things in there and get your life together. And this is a part of the glow up. A lot of time people just think that they finna go to therapy and get over their ex. No, you get over your ex by getting into yourself, meaning by loving yourself, by focusing yourself, because you literally elevate. You got to see this as, okay, here's you, here your ex. Here's you, here your ex. When you take and you get locked in, when you take and lock in and you start to elevate, you start to go higher than your ex. So now you're literally getting over your ex because your skin better than your ex, your teeth better than your ex, your brain better than your ex, your body better than your ex. Everything is better than your ex's. So now you're not seeing eye to eye with your ex. Now you looking down at the crown of your ex, at the crown of their head, because you done elevated in life. That's how you get over your ex. And that be your problem right there. Is you staying at the same level or you going down. So now it makes you make your ex an idol. So now your ex become an idol and you can't get over your ex because you still focus on your ex. And see, this what happened a lot of time. There's a lot of time you and your ex was not looks compatible. Your ex looked better than you. And when I say ex, I mean situationship, last person you slept with. A lot of times they look better than you and they was using you for easy little usury. And so now when you try to move on and you stay the same or you get worse, you definitely can't get past them because you feel like they look so good. You feel like they look better than you. You feel like they fine and they this and they that. And so you can't even get over them because of how you view them. You view them in a certain way to where you giving them more credit than they deserve. And so now you can't move on because you looking at them like God's gift to earth. And that right there is what hinders you and trips you up. That's what hurts you. And that holds you back. Y'all forgive me looking at my mouth because, okay, yeah, I thought I was supposed to get off right here. So you got to realize and understand that. You got to come to that place of realization. And you got to be able to understand that it's going to take a concerted effort. You're going to have to lock all the way in. You're going to have to give your tomorrow's direction. And it's going to hit different in person in January 24th now. We're going to go through this and we're going to have us a good Q&A too at the live event. And I ain't charging y'all enough for food now, so we might have to do that extra. I ain't charging y'all enough for food now, but we'll be able to go grab something to eat, or I might order some, you know, a little bonus, a little something, little situation. We'll see what we can make happen. But hey, God bless you. Keep your head up, keep going, and love yourself. Work on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Okay, Maserati Alfa Romeo. Me and my dad used to have Maseratis. I had a white one, he had a black one. Uh-oh, ambulance trying to get through. Sir, I got too much speed going. Sorry. I ain't be able to stop for you. But y'all, I'm pulling on up here. Now see that right there? I'm gonna get one of those right there. One of them old W.A.Rs eventually. When I make it, I ain't there yet. I ain't there yet. But one of these days, get my old W.A.R, y'all. Got to treat yourself now. Hard work pays off. I still got a ways to go though. When I get there, hey, oh no, now when I get there, oh no, woo, oh no, you gonna be able to talk to me. Might be acting different, you hear me? But hey, Tony Gasson here. God bless you. We'll talk soon. Keep your head up.